Hello, Chelfie users. It's your girl Jess, and y'all know the deal. It's another Chelfie Views, where we talk about culture, fashion, and art. And today we're talking with the wonderful Miss Abby T. Abby's a good friend of mine, and I've had the honor of performing alongside her as her background singer, and once at the same, like in the same venue. And and anytime anybody asks me what her show is like or what her music is like, I'm like, you know what, just don't worry about it, just listen, because it's gonna be good. So I'm really happy that she took the time to come talk to us. Hi,
Yay,
Abby.
happy to be here.
So let me start with our first question. What do you want people to know about you?
I think something I want people to take away with them, especially when they come to my shows, but also when they listen to my music, I want it to transport them from, or like out of whatever mindset they may have, whether they had a bad mood or they were in a bad mood or had a bad day, and like whatever happened. I want them to be able to come to the show and be completely in the moment, and experience the music with me, because it's entertainment. Sometimes we forget that that's what we're doing it for, and we're doing it for people. So I just want people to feel good. Yeah.
Awesome. So how do you express that through your clothes, and how do you express that through your music?
So at the shows, a lot of what I do, it's very like what's the word? Like collaborative with the audience. I like to have a lot of fun with people, and I think I try and like filter that back into my fashion choices with like, I love to wear glitter, like facial glitter and stuff. So it doesn't matter what type of outfit I'm wearing, I'm always wearing glitter. So that's one way that I like to like make it fun, and like just put little accents in my hair and do cool hairstyles and like cool eyeshadow one day and like a ton of blush the next day. So yeah, it really doesn't matter, just little pieces.
Yeah. For like anyone who doesn't know Abby, she's not lying when she says, you know, she wears glitter all the time, and she like comes up with new things to put in her hair. Like, I remember when you first did, because she does these scrunchies she puts in, and you can see the colors, like the puffs,
Silk.
and the
Silk scrunchies.
And the glitter. It can be little, like understated like that, or it could just go across her entire face. There's no in between.
Different colors too.
Lots of different colors. So you go thrifting a lot. Can you talk about your experience thrifting here in the DMV and also in New York?
I would say that I love thrifting in Baltimore / the DMV a lot better than I love New York. New York is just so expensive to the point where it's pointless to thrift. Most people go because it's cheaper. It's supposed to be cheaper, but in New York, it can sometimes be even more expensive than like normal department stores. But
Yeah,
I
it's kinda
started,
ridiculous.
I started thrifting because a lot of what I was looking for like statement pieces with my outfits. So like sometimes I'll be understated with like just like normal jeans and like a like really like, what's the word, standout top. And I found that a lot in like thrift stores, especially like Savers. And just a lot of the stuff in like Forever 21 and H&M and all that stuff didn't fit me right. And weirdly, thrift clothes did. You know, I got lucky. I would say like my favorite store in Baltimore is Savers. And then in New York, L Train. But yeah.
Check those stores out, y'all. So you're a Ghanaian gal. So can you tell me a little bit about how that manifests itself in your art, but also in your clothing?
So in my art, I was born and raised here in the States, and that is very much obvious in my art that is out right now. But I'm working on right now trying to manifest more of like my heritage and like what I grew up around into my music, because I want to be able to like make the crossover and be successful both here and in Ghana. But in my clothing, I'll wear like stuff that I got when I've gone to Ghana, like earrings, tons of earrings, or like cool tops like this, which I got in Ghana. Yeah, just like cool articles of clothing that are obviously African. Yes.
Awesome. So like there's a lot of heritage in everything you do.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And that makes everything more interesting. Like people get to know more about
exactly.
you and what makes you you.
Exactly.
So you were all inspired by somebody. So who are you inspired by? Who are you listening to musically right now? But also who are you inspired by musically?
So musically, I would say Janae Aiko for sure. I'm really inspired by people that are like close to me as it pertains to age. So like there's this really cool rapper named Tierra Whack who just put out like this 15 to 20 track album, but each song is 1 minute, and it's like the most taunting thing, but it's amazing. She's like an MC and a little bit of a singer too. I love No Name, Beyonce, of course. Who doesn't love Beyonce? Solange, Kalela. The list goes on and on. I think those would be the most obvious artists that influence my style, like Willow Smith. Like it can go on. Yeah.
Awesome. Those are really good artists.
Yeah.
And like I find myself I'm influenced by similar artists or like the same artists. Like
of course.
I can't think of any woman who sings that is not somewhat influenced by Beyonce.
Yes.
Yeah, she's in everything. She's truly an icon. So can you talk to me a little bit about what inspires you in your style, in your fashion?
I would say artists that I look up to, as I mentioned, Solange and Kalela, they are just very clean, and like their visions are so clear and you can tell exactly what they were going for. I wouldn't say that directly influences what I wear, but someday I would love to be able to dress like that. I don't have the range right now, neither does my bank account. But
that's why we shop at Savers.
That's why we shop at Savers, and we still look lovely. And I really like Chloe and Halle, like the direction they're going in, both with their music and their image.
Yeah, I agree. Like they're especially like with the incorporation of their hair and what they're doing.
They have visuals where they like weave their hair together, and it's beautiful.
It's awesome.
Look at the way she looked at them. Look at the way she looked at him. Like she'd been robbed of what she once had. Like she had problems with